Hello, good morning and welcome to our class 4. Today we are going to read Tit for Tat chapter number 7. Long ago, a merchant named Naduka lived in a city. He was once a rich man, but bad luck turned him into a poor man. Okay, Naduka was a merchant. He lived in a city. He was once a rich man, but his bad luck turned him into a poor man. It was an adverse time for him. He decided that instead of sitting idle, he would go to a foreign country to earn some money. Actually, he decided that he wanted to go to abroad to earn some money. So, she sold whatever he possessed. Whatever he possessed means whatever he owned, repaid his debts, and started preparing to go to a foreign country. The only thing that remained unsold with him was a heavy iron beam, weighing about 100 kilograms. Actually, he sold everything he had except an iron beam that was 100 kilograms weight. Okay, before leaving for abroad, Naduka went to meet his best friend Lakshmana. Lakshmana was very sad to know about his friend's misery. Misery means sadness. When he heard that Naduka was going to abroad, he said, "Dear friend, please tell me if there is any way in which I can help you." Actually, Lakshmana offered him some help to Naduka. When he came to know that Naduka wanted to go to abroad, to this Naduka replied, I have a very heavy iron beam which I cannot take with me. I want to keep it with you until I come back. Actually, Naduka wanted to keep his iron beam in Lakshmana's house. No problem, it will remain safe. Here, you be worryless and live for abroad. You can take it back whenever you return. Then Lakshmana told him that don't be worried and live for abroad. You can take it back whenever you return or came back. Naduka thanked him and left for abroad. Naduka went from one country to another for doing business. In a very short span of time, means in a very short period of time, his business grew by leaps and bounds, and he was once again a rich man. Having earned enough money, he returned to his city and established his business there as well. Soon he became a well-known merchant. Here merchant means the businessman. Once again in his city, he established himself as a famous businessman. Okay. One day he decided to go and meet his friend Lakshmana. Lakshmana was very happy to see him. After both of them had talked for a long with Naduka, Naduka said, "Dear friend, thanks a lot for taking care of my iron beam. Now I won't trouble you anymore and take it back from you." Actually, Naduka wanted to take his iron beam from Lakshmana. Lakshmana got worried upon hearing this and said, "Dear friend, I am very sorry as I won't be able to return your beam back. You see, I had kept it safely in my house, but unluckily, okay, the rats ate it." Okay, Lakshmana did not want to return Naduka's iron beam. He told Naduka that his iron beam was eaten by the rats. Okay, now since nothing of it is left, that I can't return it to you, and I do not have enough money to buy you another beam. Actually, Lakshmana said like this. Naduka said, it is impossible. How can rats eat a beam made of iron? To this, Lakshmana replied, are you accusing me of lying? If you don't trust me, then you should not have given me the responsibility to take care of your iron beam. Naduka understood that Lakshmana was not willing to return it. Okay, he at once thought of a plan and said, well, if the rats have eaten it, then it is no fault of yours. You could not have done anything. Let it go. However, I have brought a beautiful gift for you from abroad, and I have forgotten it at my home. Can you please send your son with me so that I can give him the gift? Lakshmana was very happy after hearing this, and he sent his son Ramu along with Naduka. In his heart, Lakshmana thought, wow, it was really easy to fool him, and he is also giving me a gift. What a simpleton. Simpleton means here a silly person. What a silly person Naduka was. Okay. He offered me a gift. Naduka took Ramu along with him, gave him toys to play with. Soon Ramu got tired and slept. Okay. Lakshmana got worried when Ramu did not return till evening. So he went to Naduka's home to look for Ramu. Here look for is a phrasal verb. To look for means search for. Okay. He called Naduka out and asked, where is my son? He has not returned home yet. Naduka made a sad face and said, my dear friend, when we are coming from your house, an eagle came down and caught Ramu and flew away with him before I could do anything. Before I could do anything, an eagle came down and caught Ramu and take away Ramu with him. It is impossible. It is not possible. You are fooling me. How can an eagle fly with a 15-year-old boy? Lakshmana said. Okay. Lakshmana grew angry, said to Naduka, you have to come along with me to court. Actually, he challenged him in court. Naduka agreed to go to the court. They both went to the judge. In front of the judge, Lakshmana said, my lord, this man was abducted my son. Abducted means here kidnapped. Kidnapped my son. Please tell him to give him back my son. Tell him means he requested the judge to tell Naduka to give Lakshmana back his son. The judge asked Naduka what the matter was. Naduka said, my lord, he is my best friend. My lord means you are my judge. He is my best friend. How can I abduct his son? How can I kidnap his son? When I was going to my home with his son, an eagle came and flew away with him before I could do anything. The same thing said to the judge by Naduka. Okay. The judge said, what are you talking about? This is the most stupid thing that I have ever heard. How can an eagle fly with a 15-year-old kid? My lord, Naduka replied calmly, slowly. That means, if rat can eat a 100-kilogram iron beam, then an eagle can fly with a 15-year-old boy. He clearly said to the judge that if an iron beam was eaten by rats, then it is possible that an eagle can fly with a 15-year-old boy. The judge said, what are you talking about? I don't understand anything. Naduka then narrated everything what had happened. with him. Okay? Everyone in the court started laughing at Lakshmana. He was now ashamed of what he had done. The judge scolded Lakshmana. Scolded means abused Lakshmana and told him to return Naduka's bill. He also told Naduka to return Lakshmana's son. Lakshmana had learned his lesson. Okay? This much. Thank you. And in our next class, the question answer will be sent soon. Have a nice day.